Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. Grand Kahonu here, just hitting up a little bit of arena tonight, trying to hit the Crystal Splash, Crystal Cornucopia. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight after the long grind over the weekend, but figured, hey, what the heck. Alan Wagner and Zachary Bahena, good to see you this evening, gentlemen. How are you? Also trying out a new headset tonight, so let me know how the sound is. If there's any problems, I may need to switch back to the other headset. Awesome. Is that an answer to my question about the headset? Sounds great. Awesome. Well, good. This is I got this one a few weeks ago. Tried it on a live stream, and I had some problems with it, so I put it away. But since then, I've been tinkering with some settings, and thought I'd give it a try again. So if it's working out well, I'll start using this one. It's a more comfortable headset to wear for me anyway. So good deal. So how is everybody this evening? Zachary Bahena, 5-star cable, rank 3. All right. Well, I think you've told us about that cable already before. And how's the video looking on? I'm having some lag on my end. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm gonna try to refresh my page, get this ironed out here. Alan Wagner doing awesome. I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. I need to actually get to bed at a decent time and sleep tonight. I stayed up way too late last night. Way too late, grinding that arena, trying to put up some points. I did end up managing to get Yondu, so he's on the roster now, and I'm gonna take him out for a little test spin after hitting the milestones here in these arenas and see how he does. I did I did get a chance to play with him for about 30 seconds earlier today, but not a whole lot. So we'll see what he can do. Let's see, what am I trying to do here? Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the stream here and the video quality. I'm still getting a warning saying it's low video output. So if there's a problem on your end, would you let me know in the chat? I may need to reboot this, my modem or something, if this doesn't clear up. East Salinas 9 Squad, welcome to the channel. Thank you. I was pretty stoked about that 4-star Punisher last night. It did not make up for duping my 5-star Spider-Man the night before, but it was still awesome. I was super excited about that. Punisher's a lot of fun now. Lagging pretty bad. Alright, guys. You know what? Give me just a minute. I'm going to put this on hold and try to reset the stream, and I will be back. Hopefully we can get I can get this lag figured out. Okay, it looks like it's doing better on my end now. I've got the green light. Says we've got a good stream health now, so hopefully that's taking care of the lag. Is that better on your end? Good deal. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I just had to reset the stream on OBS, and that took care of it. So something got hung up a little bit in there. William Soto, welcome to the stream. I believe this is your first time joining us. I'm glad to have you here. How are you doing this evening? And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Ristic. That may be your best one yet. That may be your best one. I'm tempted to break out in song myself. Tony Kwame, welcome to the stream, sir. How are you tonight? I saw you in another stream earlier today. I think it was Rich's stream. Are you're a mod over there? If you guys are just hopping on, welcome to the stream. Drop a line in the chat and say hello. We'd love to talk with you. Yeah, not creepy tonight. Little bit out of form for you, sir. But I figured maybe it was because it was a holiday weekend or something. Jar Gaming is lurking in the house. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you here. The Kung Fu fighting fits in with the lag on the stream. Very good, sir. That's what we're here for. A little moral support as we grind the arena. You know, I forgot that I'm actually supposed to check into Alliance Quest, so let me do that. Last night it was ugly. You guys watched me on these two fights do very, very poorly, and so hopefully I can redeem myself a little bit today. But I do need to knock out a couple here. Rocket Raccoon and Vision. Yes, sir. Fast as lightning. That lightning fast lag on the stream. Alright, I'll be right back. I swear. Sometimes I can evade the full thing, and other times that double evade mess is really a pain against Rocket. Now that I'm done with grinding, I actually need to take recoil off. This wouldn't be such a problem with vision, but I burned my units refreshing my champs to get Yondu, and don't quite have enough units right now to reset my masteries. So we got to survive day 4 here with recoil on, and then reset them tomorrow before day 5. If you're just joining the channel, welcome. We're going to be grinding a little bit of arena tonight, taking Yondu out for a spin, but first I've got to clear a few nodes here in Alliance Quest. Ah. Whoa. That was a bad timing on the synthesis. Almost got wrecked there. Oh, thought that would finish him off. There we go. All right, who do we got in the chat here? Jimmy Anderson, welcome to the stream, sir. What score did you end up with? I don't remember exactly. 15 point something, 15.6, I think. It's a good score to get in Cornucopia. I just do the milestones in Cornucopia. I don't bother with much more. I did do one time. I put up 4 million, I think, and got what is it? What's the top of the bracket? Yeah, the top 5%. I did about 4 million for it, but I mean, that was only once. I don't know what it's going for now. It was probably about 6 months ago. So I mean, if you need the 500 5-star shards, I suppose that's okay if you got the time to put that much up in 24 hours. But it was a day. The family was out of town. I was up alone by myself with nothing better to do than grind arena. So figured I'd see what I could put up, and about 4 million got that for me. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the grand scheme. If you would, drop a line in the chat and say hello. Let us know you're here. Concentrates in the pen. East Salinas 9 squad. I'm not sure what that means. Explain yourself. So I know we had some people that were going for 3-star Yondu, some were going for 4-star Doctor Strange. How did you guys end up in Arena? Did you get the champions that you were aiming for? You awakened your Doctor Strange. Very good. Congratulations on that, sir. Are you using Strange in Lion's Quest or anything? We gotta throw my newly awakened Punisher in the lineup there. So a couple people that got to awaken Doctor Strange. Very good. Just higher PI points for Arena. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense too. That's a little bit of points for you, but I figure if you got a basic champion, especially one that's not going to be too high, that you can grind for to awaken them, you might as well do it. I did that for Kamala Khan, even though she's never going to be used for anything. What did you guys put up for Doctor Strange? I'm wondering what he went for. I haven't seen cutoffs for that yet. My Doctor Strange is only signature 28 or 30 or something like that. I've only ever pulled him once. I used my Act 4 Awakening gem on Doctor Strange and then pumped all of the signature stones that I could get into him. Because, that was back in the days of block proficiency. And he was just very good. I regretted using that stone on him for quite some time, though, after I realized how good Scarlet Witch was. But the way I understand it, though, his counterspell is not working against several champions. He was easy 2.5. That's what I figured. Something around 2.5. I wasn't too far off then. Yeah, let's see, what is my DS at? I can't remember. It's not very high. Yeah, right at 30. So he's one that I've only ever pulled one time in a crystal, so I'm not too disappointed about that, though. He went to 3.5 because he had the time and needed the BC. Right. Anybody get the 3-star Yondu? To James, welcome to the channel, sir. It's very nice to have you join us. I'm glad that you stumbled upon me here. It's pretty laid back. We just grind arena and shoot the breeze in the chat. Nothing too serious. But you're very welcome here. Glad to have you anytime. No Yondu for you, East Salinas. I think he's going to be a good champ. I can't wait to try him out. To James, hey man, I appreciate the sub there. The support means a lot. Now you know a couple of the guys in here, so I take it you hang around in some of the other live streams. I drop into the other ones when I get a chance. I've lurked around on Jar's channel a few times, and some of the others. Yeah, that Guardian used solo event with some easy rewards there. You just had to grind arena and you could hit those milestones pretty easily. Although I still have yet to get anything decent, I should say, have yet to get a 4-star out of any of those Guardians crystals. But we've got a few days left. Still might get lucky with them. You do MCOC content and live streams, so okay man, I need to check out your channel then. I'm going to open up your page now so that I remember to do that after I'm done here. Got to try to figure out how to parry first. Getting some scrap from the scrapyard. East Salinas, what kind of scrap are you going for? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm checking your channel out now. Looks like you do some Injustice as well. Some Marvel Contest of Champions, Clash Royale. Well, looks like some good stuff, man. I'm gonna keep your channel pulled up on my browser here, and I'm gonna check out some of your videos when I'm done here. Oh man, I just maxed out my deep wounds with the scrapyards too a few weeks ago. And I am absolutely loving deep wounds maxed out with Hawkeye. I think it's really going to benefit Yondu as well. Anybody have plans for grinding the arena on the second round? Piru123 ABC. Good to see you again, sir. I think saw you in here a few nights ago, right? Hardcore Stony Cores. Beast. I like Beast. I haven't used him much outside of Arena, though. He almost went to 550, but then I pulled Nightcrawler, so Nightcrawler took precedence there. But we've got one or two guys that have him at rank 5 as a 4-star, and they like him a lot. Very good. The Tier 2 Catalyst Crystals. Okay. Oh, yeah, those Tier 2 Class Catalysts, I assume you mean? Those are a pain to get. Stop evading, Spider-Man, and let me parry. I hate this guy. He's such a jerk. Rank 5 him over Wolverine, X-23, use Beast in Alliance War offense. Well, that's an interesting choice. How is his regeneration for you? I never get a chance to use it because you either have to start a fight under 50% health, I think, or use a second special, and the fights in Arena don't last long enough to use a second special. So I've never really seen how good his regen is. I know he's got a pretty decent bleed and stun, and I think with depending on the combo, you can get a pretty good critical rate or critical damage. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Drop a line in the chat and let us know you're here. Need 1 point and at least 1 point in double edge, and we'll put a good fight for featured. Okay, yeah, you're trying to get the suicides unlocked so that you can grind arena for featured champion. It definitely helps with the grind. One of the things I would suggest, if you are comfortable with it, it's not the highest PI build. I know some guys like to go for the very highest PI so they can get the maximum number of points. But usually if I don't have Alliance Quest and Alliance War both running, or if I have the units to spare so that I can switch back and forth. For grinding arena, I will do a 90% offensive setup. I won't put any points at all in defense. I've got just the bare minimum in utility so that I can have a dexterity, and I put 3 points in parry. Otherwise, the guys with max limber make it very difficult. But everything else goes into offense, and usually can finish fight in about 12 hits. It makes it very, very fast. Cuts the grind time down significantly. Special 2 with Beast. Start with a block, medium, light, light, light. Level 49. Each hit he regenerates at 245 per hit in health. That's very good. It'll take a little bit of getting used to changing that combo up, I imagine, though. Haitian, good evening to you, sir. Happy Nerf Brian Grant to you too. I'm sure Brian Grant, really appreciates that. You started a real trend there with that hashtag. Yeah, I haven't posted anything on it, but I may do that. Some mastery setups. I know Trucos has posted some options there on the web on their Facebook page. Some different mastery setups, which I'm sure work very well as far as like high PI or fast attack or whatever. I just maxed everything out that I could. Things that are going to make the most difference for everybody. So. Everything from on the main tree is maxed. Everything on the suicide tree is maxed. Well, I shouldn't say everything on the main tree. I don't think I maxed out enhanced fury or extended fury. I have tried that, and if you don't have deep wounds, assassin, anything like that, all totally maxed or unlocked, then enhanced fury wouldn't be a bad idea. I actually like that mastery a whole lot. Power control is ridiculous when you're in acrobatic mode. Is he a power control champion? I'm going to have to look at him. Let's take a look at Beast. Oh, mine's at 40 now. I forgot I duped him again. So in freestyle combat form, medium hit followed by light, 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 medium, which is a typical combo. It's direct damage, increases critical rating, freestyle mode, critical hits and bleed. See, I see increased attack, critical rate, bleed. Where's the power control? Am I missing? Am I missing something? Oh, right there. Successfully completing an acrobatic combo causes opponents to get 50% less power when getting hit and attacking for 5 seconds. So if you stay in acrobatic mode, then theoretically every combo that you complete reapplies that power reduction, so that could be almost permanent, right? Or it's a 5-second delay before you can start a new combo. But if the 50% reduction in power lasts 5 seconds, then that delay, it doesn't really apply to that, right? Interesting. He's one that I really should get out more, take him into questing and play around with him some more. Honestly, my exposure with him or experience with him has been limited to arena at this point. Haitian just got Doctor Strange today, put up 3.1 in 24 hours with a limited roster, and then did the T4 Basic. Well, congratulations on that. I know the feeling. I I started the T4 Basic this afternoon at about 12:30 and forced myself to keep my eyes open and get that done. I was very close just to just saying, yeah, I'll forget about it this time, but I can't. I need a few more basics because I have a tech catalyst that I need to use before it expires, and in order to use it, I need at least a couple of more Tier 4 basics. So had to get it done and managed to knock it out with about 30 minutes left. Ristic, they need to revamp Venom Pool. He should hit like a truck and proc abilities more. Well, he will proc abilities more if he at a higher signature level, right? That is based on how high his sig is. So 40% chance at signature 40. What is anybody know what he is at 99? I don't imagine it goes up too much from 40. But even if he's at a 50% chance every 6 seconds, I think that's a pretty good chance to do it. It's just whether or not it's actually going to be a beneficial buff. Yeah, so I need to decide. I've got to rank up a tech champion. And so here are my options. I don't think I'm going to do a 5-star. I mean, Star-Lord's already at rank 3. Iron Man is at rank 2. I believe rank 2. Yeah, he's at 235. I don't think he's going to get a rank 3 until he's awakened. So really can't do anything there. Not going to take Star-Lord to rank 4 if he's not awakened. But then here are my 4-star options. So basically it's going to come down to Star-Lord or Yondu. I went for Nebula and Yondu because I wanted to test both of them to see if either one of them were worthy of rank 5. I think Yondu might be, but the only problem is he's not awakened right now. I don't really have a problem ranking Star-Lord, but if I ever actually do manage to awaken my 5-star, then the 4-star would become obsolete, or irrelevant. Venom Pool does proc bleed immune often when you get hit with a bleed. Very good. Wonder what Strange's cutoff was. We were 6,200, about 3.1. Well, somebody earlier up in the chat said that they got him for 2.5. I don't know what number that was, but I would imagine the cutoff was somewhere just south of there. Yeah, I saw Brian Grant's video on Yondu. He just was fighting Wolverine. I'm going to be messing around with him over the next couple days. I'm going to put together a comprehensive video on his abilities, minus his signature ability, unless I get lucky with a crystal. I'll probably open one or two more of those when when they put that crystal back out here in the next couple of days. Maybe I'll get lucky there. But I actually think he is going to be better on offense than he will on defense. Really, signature 78, and that's 43.7%. That is not a whole lot of increase for 38 levels. 3.7%, or something like that. Not too impressive. Right, it was a 3-star. And the big thing there was, I mean, he has heal block on his first special. Now, if Brian Grant were running Despair Mastery, even if that heal block had run out, there was a couple times that the heal block wore off and Wolverine regenerated a whole lot, but he had like 6 or 8 debuffs on Wolverine. Because every time Wolverine uses special, it applies a weakness. And so there was one point, I think there was like 9 weaknesses on him or something like that, plus whatever other, the bleed and the heal block he had. And so if Despair were maxed out, this is applied to, debuff applied to enemies, reduce their healing and regeneration effects by, at rank 3, 15%. And so with 7 debuffs, you eliminate regeneration. So even if Yondu doesn't get a heal block, or if the heal block wears off before he can get back to his first special, if you're running Max Despair, you're going to shut down any regeneration. Now if you go over to your defensive tree and turn on Inequity, this one decreases the opponent's attack by X% for each detrimental effect up to 36%. And at max there, with 6 debuffs, you reduce enemy attack by 36%. Now, if half of those debuffs are weaknesses, let's look at Yondu again. Well, I can't look at it. Mine's not awakened. Well, shoot. I don't know what the percentage is on the weakness on his signature ability, but if those weaknesses reduce attack by a significant amount, even if it's by 5 or 10%, and you have 4 weaknesses on them, you've just reduced the attack of your opponent with maxed Inequity and 4 or 5 weaknesses on them. You've reduced attack by 75%, you've eliminated regeneration, and he reduces power gain by 50% for that many debuffs. And so I think if you can run him in such a way to maintain 4 to 6 debuffs on your opponent at any given time, then he is going to be an excellent option for Alliance War offense. JEYM, I'm not sure how to say your name there, but welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here. Also, J1 is One Cool J. I think this is the first time I've seen both of you here, so welcome. I don't think I'm going to go for Carnage or Punisher. I did 2 feature grinds this month, and I think that's all I've got in me for some time. I'm going to take a break from the features and just focus on getting milestones for a little while. Plus, I'm probably wrong about Carnage, but I was not overly impressed with the ability description. He looks like a slightly improved version of Venom. I really prefer champions that I have some kind of control over their abilities and the buffs or debuffs that they get. And so I'm not really a huge fan of the symbiote randomness. But I do understand that Carnage is just a popular champion. He'll probably be an outrageous score as a feature champion just simply because he is Carnage. Well, regardless of whether or not he's actually good or not. And a lot of times it is very difficult to judge how good a champion is going to be just by their ability description anyway. There's been a number of champions that people have thought this is going to be an amazing champion that's really turned out to be a bomb. There's been a few that have come and gone as a feature without too much hype, and then we've realized later that this champion is really OP. Yeah, I mean, I might change my mind. If he's the second one of the month, I might change my mind. But I'm definitely not going to be grinding for whoever is the first feature next month. I don't want to put that kind of time in again already. Back to back feature grinds is enough for me. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Would you drop a line in the chat and let us know you're here? We would love to chat with you. Where's Deadpool? Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, exactly. People thought Loki and Gambit were amazing. Some people still like Gambit. I mean, he's not terrible, and Loki he has his usefulness, but definitely not as awesome as people had hoped he would have been. Brian, I think that says Brian R.A. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome to the stream, man. Is this your first time here? A new sub. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of the sting of this game. I mean, plenty of people went for Loki because of his prestige. I mean, he was a top dog on prestige for a while. We had people in our alliance rank him up, and I mean, when rank down tickets became available, he went down immediately. But it was a prestige thing. But then you had not Yondu, Mordo come out, and Loki's no longer the top dog. So, Thomas Dowdy, welcome to the stream, sir. I believe this is your first time here, so welcome. You missed out on Yondu. How much did you put up for Yondu that you missed him? I would be pretty salty too if I had not got him. Oh yeah, I bet Loki did pretty well against King Groot, just constantly stealing his buff, spamming the S1 there. Yes, sir, you are welcome to the live stream. And there's a key. I'm not sure what the key's doing there, but there it is. Now, Loki is another one. I've got him here as a 3-star, but that's the highest I've got him. I don't have him as a 4-star. Does he steal all of the buffs? I think he does, doesn't he? So if Wolverine's got 3 regenerations on, Loki will take all 3 of them. 13.8 million for Yondu. Loki is great if you can use him properly. Yeah. Yeah, that must have mean the cutoff was just north of 14 million then. Sorry you missed it, man. I know that is rough. That's a whole lot of life grinding away that you don't get back. Put the level 3 Judgment on him. Kept reapplying it with his heavy hit, which kept stealing King Groot's buffs every time they applied. Very nice. I forgot about that with Loki. Use Loki with Mystic Dispersion and steal Groot's buff and chain L3. Yep. The next rank 5 will be a Cosmic or Mystic. Well, who are your options, James? Mordo is fun for Groot if you can get his second special. My favorites for Groot, probably Ronan and Magic, of course. But Ronan is just fun. You don't have to use a special attack with him. With Groot, Old Man Logan, War Machine, anybody that just puts up all those debuffs, that's just fodder for Ronan. Well, the first time I really saw how great he was, I was running 4.3.3 with Ronan. I saw Dorky Diggity Dave do his video on how to beat that Juggernaut there with Ronan, so I brought mine in. Managed to get through him and then got to the final boss on that map is War Machine, and I beat that War Machine with a 3-star Ronin in 7 hits. And I was like, yeah, I'm sold. CJ is here going to tell me that Ronin sucks, but he is wrong. He's wrong. Mordo is a little bit tricky. He hits like a wet noodle unless you can get his Furies stacked. He also cannot take damage. He's great about blocking energy damage, but if he gets hit with physical attacks, he crumbles. So basically his first special is Degeneration and Stun possibility. His second special is Degeneration based on buffs. And so if you are fighting a champion that stacks buffs like Colossus or Hulk will stack armor ups, which by the way, Hulkbuster is interesting. He will gain an armor up buff for every Fury that you get. And so if you just stack Furies with Mordo, you get 10 Furies on there, and Hulkbuster gets 10 armor ups, and you land a special 2 on him, it just melts him away, because for every buff that they have, his L2 will degenerate. It's pretty great stuff. I will be going for Voodoo. I need to get mine awakened. CJ says, you missed the reviews. First, quick thoughts. Don't need to make everyone bored again. I have not done the review yet. I'm trying to get my milestones done. Then I'm going to take him out and play with Yondu for a little bit. And I ranked him up already, and I used him for about 30 seconds against Winter Soldier earlier, but that's all I've done with him so far. Ice Cold Gaming just subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate that sub, man. Say hello in the chat. Always said Ronan is great against 3 champs, otherwise he hits like a sleeping kitten after a big meal. And in Alliance War, where every node is heavily buffed. Why does Iron Fist crush Mordo? I mean, just because he can hit through his block. I have actually been tempted to bring Rhino to Alliance War offense, just because of the Mordos. I mean, because not only is he going to have a good hit, be able to do some damage through Mordo's block, but he's also got that unblockable charge. And so when Mordo is back there turtling behind his shield, I'm just trying to say Yondu. Rhino can just charge through it. But I'm not sure that that's worth bringing Rhino to offense, so... If you hold Mordo's block for 1.5 seconds, you can... Actually, it's not 1.5 seconds, it's 0.5 seconds. It's half a second. So basically, it's the time that it takes for him to generate that shield. But that's unblockable special attacks. Rhino's unblockable is not a special attack. It's a medium attack. And so it is, he cannot block that unblockable. Does that make sense? Haitian, do you guys want to know a secret on Mordo's Astral Evade? No one talks about this champ's immunity to it. Go ahead, Haitian, drop it on us. Besides Drax and Electra, who else can get by it? Ice Cold Gaming, can I join your alliance? I don't know, sir. If you have a minimum prestige of 4,800, if you've got at least 11 champs that are rank 5 4 stars or rank 3 5 stars, then I'm sure that some of our people would be willing to talk to you when we have an opening, but I can't promise anything to you on the stream. Most Mordos you face with your Iron Fist die in 5 to 10 hit combo. Is that did you answer that already? Is it just because of the damage that he can do through the block? Haitian, now you're just causing trouble. Are you trying to make me feel better about duping my my Spider-Man, or what's the secret there? Electra's not 100%. I did it the other night in the live stream. I used her to fight Mordo in Arena. She did not... it was a fail on the first heavy, it was successful on the second heavy, and it failed on the third heavy. So she's definitely not one that you want to rely upon to do that, but she is able to do it. Mordo against Mordo. I'll show you something else here that's nice about Mordo. His first special, if your opponent has a buff active, which most champions in Alliance War do, then his first special will still land the degeneration even if they block it. You got hacked and lost everything. Sorry to hear that, Ice Cold Gaming. And yes, Gwenpool is a beast. Well, Ristic, that is assuming that Yondu actually, not Yondu, Mordo actually dashes toward you and doesn't just sit back behind his shield and let his energy or his power meter build. You got a Gwenpool from a Ravager crystal. Congratulations. I did. I got my T4 basic, well, the milestones anyway. I never get any rewards from that as far as rank rewards, because I always stop at the milestone. So he's not even going to block here, so... You bait him when his power is down. You mean when he's not getting the power gain? How much did you put up to get rewards for Tier 4 Basic Arena? Oh yeah, I love doing that. That Mordo versus Black Panther Civil War. That's fun. I tell you, I if if I didn't have to have him on defense, I really would love to try him out on offense. Apart from running into a Mystic and getting screwed by MD there with all of his Furies, I think Mordo has a potential to be an amazing offensive champion on Alliance War. $2 million for Tier 4 Basic. Well, so at 1.1, you should just get your milestone. What other rewards are you expecting out of that? Black Bolt versus Ronin. Who would win? Well, it depends. Am I fighting with Black Bolt or am I fighting with Ronin? Yeah, Tier 4 Basic, you're just going to claim your milestones. At 1.1, you won't get anything for rank rewards. Well, if I'm fighting with Black Bolt, then Black Bolt wins. If I'm fighting with Ronin, then Ronin wins. Neither one of those are particularly difficult champions to fight against. So that should be a fairly easy matchup either way. Well, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. Drop a line in the chat, say hello. In a duel when I'm tired. No, I think I still win with either one of those. Like I said, it's those are easy. Both of those champions are easy to fight. I may throw some duels up though here in a bit when I'm done with the milestones here. I'll do some duels with Yondu. Check your account. Rebuilding gold swords 2. Yes, sir. Let me, like I said, let me finish the milestones here, and then I will do that, and I'll even duel you as well. Dupe Spider-Man Miles Morales. Duel Spider-Man Miles Morales. So Miles is your top champ. What do you think about him? Do you have him awakened? Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, he'll be even better for you when he's awakened. But I like Miles more than I like the classic Spider-Man. Just because I don't like classic Spider-Man. He's a jerk. Yes, I will do that, Ristic. The only problem there is her her ability to reduce the ability accuracy of robots when she came out was not working, and I know that they've acknowledged that, and I know that they said they were working on a fix, but I don't know if they've actually released the fix. So that actually would be a good idea just to see if it does work now. Thomas Dowdy just duped 4-star Drax for the third time, level 65 now. Hold on just a second. I need to make sure Black Widow doesn't destroy my Ghost Rider. There we go. Level 65 now. You think the game is telling me to rank 4? Yeah. Drax is a good champion. He's one of the better cosmic champions now. No space between swords and 2. Okay. Yeah. You're just jealous that you don't have your... Wait, do you have your Spider-Man awakened? I don't think you do. Alright, yep, I'll look you up here in just a bit. We're almost to the last milestone here. Yeah, I definitely would not use a stone on him. Do you have 1 or 2 crystals that you have ready to open? Ah, that was dumb. Stuck on Heroic for Guardians quest. What are you having trouble with on that quest? Ice cold? Before it goes crazy about using a gem on Spidey, I already have my champs set. Addy Patty, I'm doing well. It is, well, I guess it is, well, it's not morning, but it is AM here. It's about 12:12 AM, 12 minutes after midnight. So, you must be on the other side of the world for me, but it's still good to see you again. How have you been? Now, is Kang all or nothing on Heroic? He is on Master, but is he on Heroic? You may have tried for Yondu. So did you or didn't you? Nightmare, welcome back to the stream. How are you tonight, sir? I've never gone for a featured, never bothered with it. But I was just reading your post. I know you said you have 14.3, but you said, or I may have tried, as in past tense. You do some tricky things, so I don't know. You're one of those people probably could pull a feature for 14.3. What's the cutoff for the 4-star crystal? On the crystal cornucopia? That I do not know for sure, but I imagine it's going to probably be 8 to 10 million. You've known about the game since before Act 4, or have you been playing the game that long? Yeah, I think I started playing right after they released Act 4. How long have you been playing Ice Cold? We've had a few more hop on in the last few minutes. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Would you drop a line in the chat and let us know you're here, please? You've been playing the game for 6 years? I don't think the game's been out for 6 years. It's about 3 years old. Maybe 2.5 years, something like that. Started the game over 2 years ago, really started playing, yeah, about 2.5 years out. Caricatura Pacheco Ruiz, I apologize if I just ruined your name there. Welcome to the stream, sir. Let's see, we got to claim some. I got to sell a science catalyst, it looks like. So I got 6 days. I got 6 days to decide who to rank up. There's that T4 right there. Not in a huge hurry, but need to get it done. Show you guys my T4 stash. I actually have a good choice. I'm probably going to have to stop opening Tier 4 catalysts until I can get my Tier 4 basic up, because I'm about to be in the same boat with science. Not so much of science, but skill. I almost have 6 science now. But I got some options. Alright, well, who are we dueling tonight? Tell me those, type in some names there again into the chat, and we'll get some duels in. Well, I know that just about 6 months ago, when they first put out the tags, they gave that one for people who had been playing for 2 years. So that was the 2-year anniversary of the game. So we're about 2.5 years in. Alright, I'm going to do these 2 fights in AQ, and then I will get in there and duel. We have power gain and heal block, so I don't know if I want to use Ronin. I'm running low on health today. Yeah, let's do it. No, sir, probably not. I won't be in your Science T4 boat. My class of choice is Tech. One down. Intro of the game seems slow, so I didn't play. It wasn't until I saw videos on the game that I found out what can be done. Yeah, I think the YouTube community has really made a huge impact on this game. And I'm not talking about myself. You know, I'm new to the YouTube thing, but some of these guys that have been putting out content for a long time really, I think, contributed to the popularity of the game, and even to some of the content creation, I think. All right, so Ristic, Terminio, I think. Good NP. Duel a stacked Mordo with your duped Spider-Man. Now, why is Spider-Man? Can you explain that, or I just have to find out? Why is Spider-Man good for Mordo? Right, yeah, December 2014, so 2.5 years. Alright, I need to be... I fell below 25% on this, so I actually need to heal him up a little bit, so I can get that heal. Had this season summoner title they gave out if you started the first week. Right, that's the title I was talking about. Yep. Alright, let me get Psylocke down here and then we'll do some duels. Ah! That was ugly. Just wasted a potion. And I was trying to let her hit me so I can get that processing going, and that backfired. I think that's the first time I've died to Psylocke. Let's try not to make it a second. Got lucky there. Oh, I thought that would finish her off. There we go. All right. He evades astral evade degen, but that's not a guarantee, right? I mean, that's just that's part of his ability. He has a chance to evade, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay. So I know Ice Cold had asked first, so let's check your profile out here. We're looking for Gold Swords 2. And there we go, Spider-Man Miles Morales. At rank 3, level 30. I should say, too, tell me who you want me to use to duel. Tell me who you want me to use, and we'll do that, too. Owen Kello is in the house. Welcome, sir. Gucci Nick, yes, sir, I got Yondu. Alright, I see that you can type some single letters there, Owen, but I appreciate it if you don't spam the chat. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult for me to find the IGNs here to do my duels. Okay? Alright, so let's duel Spider-Man Miles Morales. He's a 4-star. Feeling a little bit adventurous. So let's use a 2-star. Who do we want to use? Two-star Iron Fist. There it is! You win. First round. Haha. You get one more shot. Bye-bye. I win that one. Good deal. Alright, number 2. Ristic. And Ristic, I believe you said to use Nebula, correct? $550. What's well, I guess it doesn't really matter what his signature level is. Alright, let's find Nebula. I only have her as a 4-star, so it's got to be the 4-star. So what we need to do is charge her electrostatic shocks here, whatever they're called. And with 5, she should completely shut it down. I'm trying not, did not want to parry him. See, cause he's processing now because I lost those charges. See, he just evaded, and I've got 6, so it's not working. And he's processing, so yeah, they still haven't fixed this. Alright, so Nebula is still bugged. She is not fixed yet. Hopefully that will be coming out this week with the update. And I'm not, again, I don't know how to say that. Is it Termanio? 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 Termanio. Oh, nice. Let's see what you got there. I like Iron Fist. I am a fan. He was my first 4-star and my first 4-star at rank 4. So he was my top guy for a while. And let's see, did you comment again? I think I saw you commented. It can be dealer's choice. Dominic Matas, welcome back to the stream, sir. Good to see you again. Who do we want to deal with or duel using? That's a 5-star, so we'll go with 3-star. And can we do class disadvantage? You know what? We were talking about Venompool earlier. Let's use Venompool. Let's see how he does. Alright, good deal. Who's next? Close to Yondu, man. Oh, you missed the cutoff by 30,000? That stinks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get another opportunity to get him. Maybe you can get lucky with a crystal. Let's see, who else was next on the list? We have IGN I don't know how to say that, but I'm going to type it in anyway. Let's see, Guden PE. 5-star cable. Nice. I actually don't like Cable too much. He's not terribly difficult to fight, but for some reason I struggle with him. And I said class disadvantage, right? Let's test out our Gwenpool. Let's see how Gwenpool does. Or did you have a preference? Let me see, William Soto, did you put in here if you had a preference who I used? I don't see that, so we'll just use Gwenpool. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. We just finished up grinding our milestones in the Crystal Cornucopia and Crystal Splash. Now we're just doing some duels. And this is not going to be good. He is just degenerating me all the way. I forgot about that. That was a bad deal. I forgot. I'm bleeding. Got the debuffs, and so I just degenerated that whole. I didn't have a chance on that one. Who's next? Gotta scroll back up through the list here. Stacked Mordo with Spider-Man. I need to look in the leaderboard and I'll find one there. Gucci Nick. Okay, we got your Quake. And did you specify who you want me to use? Use Yondu, okay? Where did he at? Did I just pass him? There he is. There we go. Fairly simple on that one. Cornucopia. Duel with Cornucopia, haha. I don't know why the haha there, but we'll check it out. Cariktura. Oh, I put an L there. No, that's not a K. And another Ultron. Did you specify who you want me to use? Falling a little bit behind in the chat here, so I'll give a little patience. That's a tech. We want to use a Cosmic again. Somebody mentioned Black Bolt earlier. Let's try a 2-star Black Bolt. Ah. And he's down. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Gucci Nick, we got you already. Caricature, we got you. Kiki 13. An Archangel. Yeah, I'll have to use an immune champ for that one with Suicide Zone. That's gonna be tough. Let's see. Sam Squad, use Spider-Man. Okay, I will do that. right after, where was the last one I just saw? Kiki 13, and then we'll look up that Yondu and try Spider-Man on him. That is a nice Archangel. Have you had a chance, Jimmy Anderson, have you had a chance to use him against Magic in Alliance War? We've got a guy in our alliance that uses him, and apparently he is excellent against Magic because he can shut down her Limbo. Let's see, we want to use... Do we have an immune skill champion? No, I don't. I mean, the best option would be AV and hope that he shrugs it off. Yeah, that's what I heard. He is definitely a magic killer. I look forward to getting him someday. Addy Patty Grand, does Ronan still have his stun combo? Well, Ronan does stun on every special attack. 100% chance to stun unless they're stun immune. And then if you time your specials right, you should be able to combo 2 or 3 stuns in a row before the stuns wear off. Punisher is not immune, so he wouldn't be a great chance. So we just have to... Nope, and that didn't work. It didn't even give AV a chance to shrug that off. So I'll have to go in with somebody else. I'm not going to be able to use a skill, otherwise there's just absolutely no way I'll be able to beat him with suicides running. Who do we want to use? Let's do a poison immune champ. Great against Spidey and Nightcrawler because once he stacks Neurotoxin, it lowers defensive ability. Right. Right. Let's see. Who do we want to use immune champ? We already used Black Bolt. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just do Ghost Rider. He's a bleed immune. We already used a poison immune. Hey, Ristic, thanks. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Have a good night, man. Nope. Ah! I thought I was in close enough to get that heavy in. I would have had him. Misjudged that heavy. Too bad. I want to do that again. I don't get to use Ghost Rider enough. I may be out of dual credits. I may have to go to the stash and grab some. Oh, nope, I got one more. William Soto, are you out as well, sir? If so, good night to you. No, I did it again. Haha. Oh, man. You must have limber. You must have some points in limber or something. That should have got him before that wore off. Well, if you're just joining the stream, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you being here. Just doing some duels here, get some exposure for some summoners on the channel, and trying not to lose too many of them. Edgar Games, welcome to the stream. This is my first time seeing you here. Do you have any ideas as to what the cutoff is for Crystal Splash? No, I don't. I've never pushed for the cutoffs in the Crystal Splash. So your guess is as good as mine. Does anybody in the stream know? I'm gonna beat this Archangel. Will not let you have the final victory. Yeah, I need to as well. I need to build up some units before I can change them, though. Got him that time. Ah, finally! He's down. He's down. Hey, you're welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't help you out with that anymore. I really don't have any clue at all what that cutoff would be. Yeah, I wasn't even going to bother with today's, but you know, it takes about 12 to 15 fights in each, so I figured I might as well. It's not going to hurt anything to go ahead and hit it. So, well, let's open up some crystals and see if we get lucky. 8 2-star crystals. Just going to pop those. We should get some max signature abilities out of this. Let's see, at least 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what I did forget to do? I need to fight that Spider-Man. I mean, I need to fight that Mordo with Spider-Man, don't I? Let's do that real quick. There's got to be a Mordo up here on the leaderboard. There's one right there. So he just evades the astral evade, but again, I think that's just going to be a chance. Oh, he does. Oh, wow. Nope, he didn't that time, or that time. So, yeah, he can, because that's just a signature ability, but it's not a guarantee. So 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 there. So, if you have Spider-Man on offense, you're facing a Mordo, then you might get lucky if you try to land a hit when he's stunned, but I would not count on that. Guardians of the Galaxy Crystal. Is tonight the night? Is tonight the night where we get something other than a 2-star? I think I have pulled 2, maybe 3 3-stars. But I'd love to get a 4-star out of these. We had a few earlier in our alliance today. We had a Star-Lord, a couple Star-Lords in the last few days. As 4 stars, we had a 4-star Gamora. And there it is, 2-star Groot. What is he at now, 12? 13. And 1 premium hero crystal. It's just a tease. You open it up and the first thing you see there is a Gwen pool. Oh, like that's ever going to happen. And a 2-star Star-Lord. And we'll finish up with 3 max signature ability crystals. I'm just going to pop these because I'm sure they're just shards, and they are. And there we go. 2 days until I do my big birthday opening. Well, happy birthday to you, sir. I hope that Kabam gives you something nice for your birthday to help you celebrate. Are you hoping for a particular champion? Yeah, that was last night. I duped him last night. Like I say, I was pulling. I just pulled him for the first time. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, maybe a month ago or so. And so yeah, over a year and a half of playing before I get him, and just a matter of weeks to dupe him. So I'm happy with it. It doesn't quite make up for the 5-star, but I'll take it. We'll get more 5-stars in the future. So, need Voodoo since you won't be able to grind for him. Well, good luck to you, sir. I hope that you get Voodoo for your birthday and that he makes you a very happy man indeed. So, well, that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, as always, making the grind a little bit more enjoyable and a little less unenjoyable. And I won't be streaming tomorrow night. It's taco and movie night here for me. Going to be hanging out with the guys and just chilling in that way instead of grinding arena. But I'll be back Tuesday or Wednesday night. Hopefully you can join me then and hang out some more and grind some arena. Until then, this is Grand Kahonu smoking it down. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks a lot.